Hi Virgo, this is your 2020 July reading. The readings are fluent and the roles can be reversed. If this reading becomes a very negative, dark-sided reading, I will stop it. If not, then we will proceed forward. With that being said, let us begin. I'm going to pull an energy card for you first. Energy card for Virgo, July 2020. Sands of Time, Virgo, only because I wanted to come out. Underlying energy is the Muse. Gonna pull energy for your mental, how you're thinking at this time, where your mind is. The Shadow. Let's hope this is not a bad reading. The Poet is the underlying energy for this particular deck. Let me light my candles, Virgo. Okay, Virgo, we're back. I'm going to pull some tarot. These cards are in the upright. Okay, current situation for Virgo. Queen of Swords. Root, Foundation. Ace of Cups in reverse. Past situation. Seven of Cups, options. Crowned. Ten of Swords. Past, future, sorry. Future. Nine of Swords. Other influences in your life. A Page of Swords. Other people influences. That falls. We're going to take it because it's trying to fall out. Hierophant. Hopes and fears. Eight of Wands. Outcome. King of Pentacles. Underlying energy is Temperance, the need to balance. Just going to move these cards over so you can see a little bit better. Actually, these cards here are together. Okay, Virgo, I was going to shut this down when I saw the shadow card, but you have to excuse the fireworks. This is the 4th, and I'm recording this on the 4th. However, I was going to shut this reading down when I saw the shadow card, but looking at these cards, I changed my mind. I'm going to try to do this reading and see if I can get this right for you. Okay, what I see here in the center of your reading, Virgo, which is the Queen of Swords, the Shadow, and the Sands of Time. These 3 cards here alone are telling me that you're thinking. There's a lot of air energy. This is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra energy. It's a lot of thinking here. This is thinking with action, thinking also with action. You're thinking about something, and it's something that's time factored, and you're trying to analyze it, contemplate it, work it out in your mind, whatever the situation is. And I believe whatever it was came from this option card here, or illusion, whichever way you want to look at it. This caused all this. In your current energy, which is the sands of time, this means that something very, very important has to be taken care of. And it has a time limit on it. Or you feel it has a time limit on it. But there's a time factor involved. That's going to need focused. It's going to need your attention. At the same time that this is going on, and you know that something needs to be done fast. You got the shadow card here. And this is also you thinking, but it's also bringing up things that you don't want to deal with, things you don't want to face. That's why it's called a shadow card. Things you don't want to talk about. Things you don't want anybody else to talk about. Things in your life that you don't want to face. Don't want to face the truth of something. But you got to come to a choice. You got to come to a decision here. You have to make some sort of move. So I think you're feeling trapped. I think you feel as though there's a lot of pressure. And I think it's here in this future here is whatever it is, it's applying pressure on you. This is the nightmare card, so it's applying pressure of some sort. You feel that you're going to get backstabbed. You feel that regardless, whatever decision you made, I don't know what decisions you made in the past here, something that was done here, but you made a decision to do something. And now you're in this energy here because of it. And you do believe someone's going to turn on you. Ace of Cups in reverse means you feel alone, or you feel abandoned, or you feel that there's an emotional disconnect with people in your life. No support. No love. If it's a love relationship, you feel that it's a love relationship that's in dire straits. And maybe whatever is going on here, whatever was happening in the past is what probably put this relationship in that situation. If this is a love reading or a relationship reading, it could be, because we got the Hierophant here. And this is what other people that are looking at your situation, this is their viewpoint. And I think pressure is being put on you. Probably by them. Probably by the situation that you're in. Probably both. Here's you. You think that as the Page of Swords, you think you can handle, or you went into it thinking that you can handle whatever challenges that came your way, whatever changes anyone tried to make, you were going to defend what you wanted. This is you. This is part of the influences that got you here. You're still in that energy. But I think these are, this Hierophant, this is a lot of people, other opinions of whatever it is that's going on. And they're applying pressure. They're applying pressure, and it's got something to do with this person that's in this male energy, this male masculine energy, who has or is, or maybe you are in this energy. It's got something to do with finance and stability. Either you think you're going to lose it all, or you're going to mess it up, or some people are going to take it from you. Which is shown here. Trying to prevent somebody from overthrowing you from something. Nightmare card. Worried. If you think somebody is going to overthrow you. Backstabbing. Betrayal. Betrayal or feeling alone, abandoned. And the Muse here, which is the underlying energy, 1, 5, a change. Together it would be a 6. This is also a thinking card. This is trying to get recreative about it. 1 and 6 can also, with an air energy, be walking away from a situation over to calmer waters. If you cannot be creative enough to expel whatever it is you think that's coming at you full force. Because this is almost like you're expecting a tower moment. And then you also have this poet here, poet card. This is about taking a deep reflection as well. A deep, honest reflection of the situation. Your soul, where you stand. See all these dark birds? That's almost like the shadow card. It's almost like the same thing as the shadow card. So you're fighting with light and dark within yourself while you're thinking through this thing. You're thinking about the good, the bad, the ugly, all of it. But I will try to pull some tarot. I'm trying to find some positivity in here. And not make it sound like it's directed towards one person, because right now it could be a situation, it could be a work situation. So for some Virgos, it could be a work situation, and you feel as though you got a lot of people after you. So I get the feeling there's quite a few people involved in here. You got the Queen, you got the Hierophant, you got the King. This could be quite a few people. I forgot we got Temperance right here too. You're trying to balance this out. You're trying to find some type of way of balancing this whole thing out so it doesn't blow up. And you know what? You're going to need to balance whatever this is, because I can feel the pressure from it just by looking at these cards. There is a pressure here, and I can feel it. In either case, it's got something to do with money. It's got something to do with, I mean, if it's your work situation, it will have something to do with money. If it's a marriage, a long-term relationship, same thing. Each case, everybody's afraid of this change. They're very much afraid of whatever this is that's going to change. And right up under that, oh Lord. Oh, up under that we got the Tower card. This is what I'm going to tell you right now. Before I even go to pull out the other tarot cards, Virgo, this is what I see right now. You're under pressure right now. You're afraid of this Tower card. You're afraid of the changes Tower card is going to bring you. You're afraid it's going to destroy your family life. And you know what? It probably will. It's probably going to tear down what was falsely built on a false foundation. It's going to erupt. It really is. This reading can help minimize some of that disaster coming. But for some of my Virgos, you're going to be able to begin again. It's going to be a good beginning. It's going to be on a firm foundation. And it's going to be balanced out. Okay? It's going to be balanced out because justice is getting involved in this. This is balancing something that was unfair, that was unfairly done, unfairly planned. I can tell you that much. And that's before I even go any further, because all these cards are right up under each other. Good Lord. They're all up under each other. This reading is going to help you minimize and prepare for it. That's what this reading can do for you, Virgo. Let's find out how it got to this point. I'm going to pull some more tarot. Now this deck here is It's in the upright and in the reverse. I'm going to go through each position on this Celtic cross and see if I can figure out any other thing else that they can tell us to help you out with this. As I get the feeling here, Virgo, if you cause this, I think you're regretting it. I see regret here too. I see fear and I see regret. Yours and theirs. I don't know if someone helped put you in this position. They could very well have. Especially with that option card. Depends if someone brought it to you. Someone brought an ideal to you. Someone brought a situation to you. It made you believe that something was a good ideal. Yeah, you're thinking. You're trying to think your way out of this, and it's going to take creativity. You are going to have to look at the light, the dark. If you have any darkness in you, like what I mean by something you did shady in the past, you're going to have to look at that too, because you're going to have to put all that into perspective during your analysis of what to do next. Your planning of what to do next. Especially if you think it's time limit. There's pressure. You feel it too. I got Temperance just came up again. You got to balance everything out. Everything has to be balanced. That Tower moment's coming. Tower moment is coming, Virgo. Something is deeply, deeply out of balance. Emotionally, spiritually, mentally, possibly even physically. Definitely in a relationship somewhere. Alright, let's see what this middle center is about. Okay, you're about defending yourself. You're trying to defend it, whatever it is. Plans are disrupted. Alright, whatever you had planned, it got disrupted. So now you're thinking. You're running out of time about something. Whatever plans you had were disrupted. Either you blocked it or someone blocked you. But it was changed. Or delayed. It could very well have been delayed too. That's why there's a time thing with the Sands of Time card. The time factor card. Could have been delayed, whatever it was. What else you can tell me about the center? Justice. Yeah, it has to be balance. Temperance, balance. Justice coming in here. Something was done wrong, Virgo. Somebody wants justice. There is a need for justice. Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. Who's this Queen of Wands? Somebody from the past. But this is all in reverse. When the Six of Cups is in reverse, this is someone from the past that didn't even need to be deserving of your thoughts, Virgo. Whoever this Queen of Wands is to you, that person, you shouldn't even have focused on them, is basically what this Six of Cups in reverse means. You should not have even focused on this person. You focus on someone who was the Queen of Wands. That means you felt that this person was your rival. This is someone you felt was a rival. Your arch enemy. This is a fire sign, or someone with fire sign in their energy chart, but you thought this person was a rival. You feel this person is a rival. I don't know if they did anything to you. If they did, they were malicious, jealous, probably attacked you. If they attacked you, then I see why you would focus on them. But you know something? This tell me they weren't deserving of whatever focus you put on them. So whatever focus you had on them, they didn't deserve it. Let me see what else is about this Queen of Wands. Temperance. Okay, that's a Sagittarius card. This is Temperance again. Come out again. It's third time. Sagittarius card. Queen of Wands is a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Connection to the divine, Archangel Michael. Balancing of the scales. Kind of like the Justice card here. Except she balances the conscious and the subconscious. So that tells me that this thought pattern you had here was out of balance. Whatever this betrayal, this could be a betrayal card too. When the ace is in reverse, it could be feeling of infidelity, a relationship going bad. Whatever this thought pattern here was, it probably should not have happened. Unless this Queen of Wands really did do something. Temperance came out for the Queen of Wands. I'm not going to take that card. Because it fell on the floor, but it came out and upright, and it is the Queen of Cups. This is someone who is intuitive. This is someone who is very, very intuitive. That means they could be empathic. They're in control of their emotions. Very fair in their treatment. Loving. This come out for the Queen of Wands. I think you've seen this person in a different light. Whoever this is. Because I keep going for this Queen of Wands. I got a Queen of Cups. I'm not going to take this card, but I got the Queen of Cups in the upright, and I got the Temperance. Interesting. Now for my other Virgos, you may have had a dealing with a Queen of Wands, which is a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. They're blunt people. When they're in the reverse, they can be extremely vengeful. Aries can be warriors, so can Leos. Sagittarius, they can go off too, but they usually take a lot before they go off. I'm not exactly sure which one of those signs you had to deal with, Virgo. But I can definitely tell you one of them was intuitive. One of them probably had psychic abilities. Temperance too. Angel was around one of them too. Hopefully not the one that you went after. One probably was guilty though. There probably was another Sagittarius or an Aries or a Leo that you had to contend with. That's what I'm getting there. I also got the Devil in reverse. Now this Queen of Wands could also have been your energy as well, Virgo. It might not have been someone else. So I don't know if you had this person, really that you had to go up against this person, or if it's your energy, Virgo. If you have any fire, any of those three fire signs in your chart, your natal chart, it could have been you. And you were jealous of this water sign energy, female with an water sign energy. There was a jealousy here. I'm not exactly sure who it is, but it looks like it's this Queen of Wands energy. Marital infidelity, or a thought of marital infidelity, which would be this Ace of Cups in reverse. That person could have engaged in marital infidelity or believe someone did against them. Someone they think is from the past who wasn't even, probably not part of it since it's in the reverse. This Devil in reverse, that basically means that you realize that there's some kind of entrapment here. Some sort of entrapment happened right here. Root of this reading, the foundation of this reading, some kind of entrapment came. That entrapment may have came from this Seven of Cups, which is the past. That probably caused all this. I don't know who you feel or felt entrapped you. Maybe someone did entrap you. But this is realizing that there was an entrapment here. And now you're trying to figure out a way to get out of it. It is definitely going to take a balancing of your thoughts and your actions to be successful in coming out of this with as less scars as possible. That's what this Temperance means. But I can tell you right now, whoever this was in the past that you believe messed up everything, they weren't worth it. They weren't worth your thought. Or they were never ever involved. That's what this means. They weren't even worth your time, your effort, your thought, your anything. They weren't worth it. Because they probably weren't even involved. This person is kind. They're empathic, they're kind, they're generous, they understand relationships. I doubt very much it was this person, whoever this is. But this Queen of Cups, this Queen of Wands here was jealous of this Queen of Cup energy. Extremely, extremely jealous. But I think this Queen of Wands realized she was entrapped. So maybe someone made you think that. That's what I'm thinking. Someone made you think that. Which caused a problem in your relationship. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know who made you think that, but someone... I'm thinking someone made you think that, Virgo. And I'm talking to all Virgos. Someone entrapped you and made you think something happened that did not happen. They either straight out, flat out lie, but I don't see lie here. Maybe they manipulated, because the devil in the upright would be a manipulation. Entrapment, manipulation, mind controlling someone. Maybe someone played a mind game on you. Had you believing something was going on, when in actuality, it wasn't. It was a way of control. It's the Seven of Cups. Okay. Here we go with the Hierophant again. Okay. So you saw an option. Long-term option. Maybe your relationship, maybe your work relationship. It was long-term, whatever you thought it was. It could have been real. It could have been an illusion. And you felt competition. So you came into the situation with competition on your mind. Or you felt competition was there. Maybe you felt it was from that Queen of Cups person. Yeah. You felt competition. You felt competition, and or someone would reject you. Reject what you had to offer. Or maybe the other person, the one who made you think that something was going on. Maybe they thought you were going to reject their offer. It could be that too. It could be part of that manipulation thing going on, making you think that you had competition. Do you understand what I'm saying here, Virgo? Someone might have been playing this, because that's a mental competition game. Someone might have been making you believe an illusion that they had options, which put you in this competition mode for a long-term relationship, and it really didn't even exist. This is no possibility of growth here, or a rejection of some sort. Possibility of no growth or complete rejection. And I'm thinking that the entrapment probably started here. Like I said, I believe it happened here that caused all of this. And if I'm right, then you're going to have to figure out who did that. Maybe you already know. Someone made you think you were in competition with somebody. That's what I'm getting. Over an offer. And it may have been a couple of people that had you thinking that. You wanted this reunion. You wanted this union with whoever did this. You wanted this union with them. So you went into competition mode, which is right here, which is the past influence. You were ready to conquer, step up and challenge, go up against any challenges, any changes, anything that was going to threaten what you wanted. It started from here. And it could have been all an illusion. Because this card also means options, and it also means illusion. They made you think you had competition. Wow, that would really suck, wouldn't it? That we're in this energy because of somebody's mind game. Wow. That's blowing my mind too. Ten of Swords, please. Regret and sorrow. This is your possible future. regret, backstabbing, deceit, and lies. That's what you think is going to happen, your possible future. Queen of Wands came out again in reverse. So maybe this Queen of Wands for some of my, for some of my Virgos, that woman really did exist. She really was a backstabber. Maybe she has, well, no, she's in reverse. She doesn't have any remorse about this. Whoever she is, she does not have any remorse. So for some of my Virgos, that woman really did exist. Whoever in that female energy, or maybe, like I said in the beginning, it could also be you, Virgo, and maybe you have remorse about how you behaved. Yeah, you want to get out of this. This is the Hangman in reverse. This is someone who is in a situation, they feel trapped and they want out. You are not comfortable with this situation right now. Someone got you in a situation. Someone manipulated got you in this situation. Someone made you think and probably made you act on whatever it was you thought was going on. And now you're in a situation where you are stuck, you're isolated from people. This is another isolation card like this Ace of Cups here. Isolation, rejection. You're in a situation you don't like. It is very uncomfortable, just like these Ten of Swords. Very uncomfortable feelings. Sadness, grief, uncomfortable. It's got something to do with either what you did as this energy or this person that you think did it. Or that you think put you in that energy. But you're definitely uncomfortable about it. And you want to get out of it. That's what this means here. First, you want to get out of it. I just confirmed that's what you want to do. This is a very uncomfortable situation. You want out. But it's a complicated situation. We have a time factor here. You got to be careful what choice you make, Virgo, on how you respond to this, because it is going to be a choice. Remember the Tower moment that's coming up under it that we're trying to minimize at the moment. So whatever choice you make, think very, very carefully about what choice you make. You think about the darkness that was done. Darkness that keeps showing up in your mind while you're thinking, and you keep telling yourself, no, I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there. That thought, that's your dark side. That with what logical thinking, time factor involved, you got to look at it from all aspects. Because when you make that decision and justice comes down on you, it's going to hold you accountable. That's my warning. So when you make that decision, because I know you're defending yourself, but you also know you're being trapped. You're being pressured. When you make that decision, make sure it is a decision you can live with. Because you will be held accountable for it with this justice card. This card came up twice. You will be held accountable for it. Let me get this stuff back here. Boy, this is a mess. This is a complete mess. What is this Nine of Swords, please? Nine of Swords. Jeez. Empress in reverse. Somebody that has a little bit more power from you is the one you're worried about. Only you know who she is, Virgo. She's someone who's got a little bit more power than you. I do know one thing. If it's not a person and this is an influence, then that means you stopped growth. You stopped something in your relationship. Behind all this stuff, you caused something in your relationship to end, which is verified with this Ace of Cups, which is a love potential for long-term relationship. You cause it to end, or they cause it to end, playing their mind games, because this could be a stunt in growth. And this could be growth in anything: finance, relationships, ideals. This could be also work related. Yeah, we have, this is plans moving forward were stopped. It was stopped. Right here we have it, plans. Plans were stopped. Okay, this is, money is not being managed correctly in right now, which is the immediate future. So that could be another reason why you're having this nightmare situation where you're worried. Money has been stopped. Or the growth of your relationship has stopped. Now we got the King. Now see, the King of Swords came out before. Prior to. Is back. Before I picked him up, he was in this position. He's in this position. That means he's not standing in his power. And because he is the King of Swords, you're the Queen of Swords, I would say that this is your spouse. He's not standing in his power. He's not thinking correctly. He's unable to think correctly for some reason. Maybe because of all this that's been going on here. I'm not sure why he's not standing in his power. But your spouse is not able to help you right now. You're thinking he's not. So that could be why you feel abandoned. You feel alone. You feel like there's no emotional connection or commitment in a relationship. That could be why. These people here, this is the community, this is other people's influences and other people's viewpoints. They're going to hold you to it. Whether it's your friends, his friends, family members on both sides, society in general. Let's see about your energy. This is the energy you got tricked into or manipulated into with that devil energy to believe something that you had competition. Remember? The illusion of having competition. That didn't fall out. What is that? Nightmare. So they had you in this nightmare mode back here, which is right here. So you stayed in it, apparently. You've been in this nightmare, worried from way back here. What the crap? Lies. Swords in reverse is lies. This is straight out 100% untruth. What was that? Queen of Cups energy was probably an illusion. It was probably false information. This is confirming you were standing up and competing against something that was a lie and deceit. And it put you in that competition mode, and it kept you worried. But this here, right here, this could be failure in romance. Winning at a high cost. You know, something that was at a cost you really didn't want to take. Blind to the real truth of the situation. Getting financial success, but it's going to be followed by disaster. You know, that kind of stuff. It's basically a position of defeat, especially combined with these three cards together. These three, this is a position of defeat. This is not a winning position. This is winning something, but something bad is going to follow after it. And you know what? I think you know it. It could be the other person that's going to get it. Who knows? That's what those mean. Let's see what this Hierophant is. I'm going to put all these cards back in here. I'm just leaving these two because I just want you to reflect back to how this all got started. You're going to win at whatever it was that started out and made you get into this thing here, but it's going to be at a high cost. There's going to be a tower moment that comes, which I showed you earlier. Hierophant. Sun in reverse. I mean the moon in reverse. This means you need to face the truth. What was done, what was hidden. What was uncovered, what was revealed. When you make your decision, you're going to have to face whatever happens. Welcomed or not, you're going to have to face the reality. How people respond to it, everyone. Anything else you can tell me about this moon? This is rejection or being ignored. Wish fulfillment is going to be rejected or be ignored. And you're going to have to face it. The wish fulfillment is going to be rejected. This is also a sign of boredom. In other words, your spouse might be bored, disillusioned, not even interested, unaware, don't care. Wish fulfillment. Gonna have to face the consequences though. With the Hierophant here. So it looks like you're gonna get whatever it is you plan on doing. After careful thinking, you're gonna get something out of it, but it's probably gonna be at a high cost, and you're gonna have to face the consequences. Maybe you're going to be disappointed when you get your wish fulfillment, whatever that may be, because it's going to come with consequences. That's for some of my Virgos. Some probably will get their wish fulfillment, and the other person who did them wrong is going to have to deal with the consequences for their actions. Because it's going to get balanced out. It's definitely going to get it balanced out. The change is going to come. Somebody's going to get money. Somebody's going to get money and will have to face consequences of a tower. Some going to get money and there's going to be happily ever after. Happily ever after. Some going to get money, and they're going to get that Tower moment. In either case, you're going to get justice. It's going to be a balance of justice here. What was done in the dark, whatever sneaky stuff is going to come to light. Right here is justice again. So apparently, my guys today are letting me do the good side, which is the light side of readings, and the shadow side of the readings at the same time. How interesting. This is something else. Eight of Wands. I feel that this is pressure. This usually means incoming message, fast incoming message. I think this is pressure. It could be incoming message that are going to apply a lot of pressure on someone. One of my Virgos. What I feel from it, I feel pressure. I feel pressure by even looking at all this. I feel someone is under pressure. The person who did somebody wrong, or the one who perpetrated, is who I feel pressure with. That's their hopes and fears. You're thinking about that pressure. Contemplating, same thing here. Same identical energy. Thinking. Because they're worried about that pressure that's on them. What else can you tell me about that Eight of Wands? Someone's going to get a broken heart. Someone is definitely broken-hearted behind this. Same thing here where they had that sadness, regret. Someone's broken-hearted, feeling the results of it. That's you, Virgo. Sadness. Death. Death is a transformation. That means it's coming to an end. One way or another, this is all coming to an end. That's leading to that Tower moment, possibly. That's the pressure you felt. You know something's coming to an end. Knight of Cups in reverse is false love. This is someone who came to you possibly in the past. They pretend that they care so much about you and your welfare. And it caused a lot of mess here. This is false love. Either you or them. Came in with false intentions. Smooth talker. Smooth operator. Let's see what this King of Pentacles is. Somebody came in with lies, Virgo. You or the other person came in with lies. Someone you were dealing with. You, your spouse, or another person. Someone close to you. Someone played with somebody's head. Somebody really messed over somebody's head. Over somebody's way of thinking. And that's the hopes and fear. So either you're afraid that that information may come back to out in the open, that this was all false, because this could be information coming in that this was a false love, a fake friendship, a fake lover, a fake person. Your spouse is not thinking at all. He's either uninterested, completely dissatisfied, or something's preventing him from even thinking about it. King of Pentacles. This is King of Pentacles. Somebody's unable to walk away. This King of Pentacles is unable to walk away from something that is going to be destructive to him. Something that's not even going to help him. So I don't know who this King of Pentacles is. It could be your spouse. It could be another person. But whoever it is, they're unable to walk away from this. This masculine energy. And it's probably that king that was in reverse. The one that's not thinking. He's unable to walk away. That's the one that's got the money. Finances. For some reason, he's unable to walk away. He's unable to think for himself. He's unable to walk away from an unhealthy situation. Fool card came out. This is someone that's innocent, naive, without a care in the world. Innocently walking around, thinking everything's cool, when he really should be getting out of a toxic situation. Don't know why he's not thinking. Maybe you do. See if they give me something else to help you out, Virgo. All I can say is be very, very careful what decision you make. Got a lot of angels here ready to prepare to pass judgment. Holding people accountable. Anything else you want? Anything else? Queen of Pentacles. It's the husband. That's you, Virgo, now in this energy. You know why? I say this is you. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. We're talking about your relationship, Virgo. And he doesn't have a care in the world. And he should walk away from it. But he's not thinking about it. He's not standing in his power and he's not thinking about it. So either he's in love, don't plan on leaving, or there's something else, some outside forces, there's something else that's preventing him from doing so. Because there's no love. This relationship is emotionally unfulfilling. Something needs to be balanced in it. Something's not working. What else you can tell me about this dynamic dual couple? No growth, no sets, squandering money. This is about money. I'm not sure what this is, Virgo, but this looks like a relationship or a business situation that has gone really bad. What I will say is that The universe is telling you that you have a decision that you are going to be facing, and you need to balance it all out. You really need to balance it. Otherwise, they will come in and balance it for you. And that's going to lead to a serious, serious Tower moment. Okay, that's all I have for you, Virgo. Good night, guys.